The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from Oakland, California, Velvet Satoru.
Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table, I have wanted to call this match. I cannot wait to finally do it.
A competitor who is always laser focused on the competition. I expect big things from her tonight.
And her opponent from Texas,
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
That's what they're doing right now, Corey.
Well, good. Let's see what they've got then.
A major match ahead of her. She plans on proving exactly why she's worthy of big matches like these.
Time for an Extreme Rules match where WWE throws the rule book out the window.
Kendo sticks, tables, chairs. If you can hold it in your hand, you can use it as a weapon. It is anything goes.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Dragon sleeper.
She just avoided disaster with that escape.
She counters it.
Countering each other again and again.
What a forearm.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Shot right to the belly. Set hard into the corner.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
What a boot. She's taking things to the floor here. Bankrupt!
Oh, no.
And an answer from her. Whoa! Ouch!
I'm surprised it took that long.
Man, there's no other way to say it, fellas. That is gonna hurt for a long time. No telling what you'll find under the ring here.
A light tube? What in the world is she doing with a light tube? Boom! Glass-shattering shot. That's gonna knock your lights out.
A reversal. Well scouted. Throws her back in from ringside.
Ooh. Hooking the leg of their opponent and followed with a slam.
Looking vulnerable now, guys. Lands a timely reversal.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. Intercepts that attack with a knee.
Here it comes. Looking for.
What is this? This is incredible.
Saxon, is this one of your buddies?
I'm not sure I recognize it, but he seems like a nice guy.
Where is security?
He's just taking pictures, guys. Relax. Muscles up their opponent in the chicken wing for the world to see. And then...
Face buster!
Can it be capitalized on? Opponent lying face first and now
Locking in a prying apart her opponent's fingers. Needs to find a way out of this hold. And she does.
Counter. Saw it coming.
face first. F5. Opponent lying face first and now
Locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
Prying apart her opponent's fingers. Needs to find a way out of this hold. And she does.
No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
Back into the ring now. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head.
Slipped through and escaped. That was pretty. Not a good spot to be in. Ooh, right to the throat. She's choosing to leave the ring now.
Wait a second. What? No. No, put that back. Barbed wire does not belong in here. You saw that coming.
Oh. Arm wringer in control.
But this opponent still fighting.
Kick to the body. Looking to apply the pump handle. Hoist it up and powerbomb down. This is the chance she was looking for.
Opponent lying face first and now
Locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
devastating submission is locked in. And it's...
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a
Uh-oh. This is a bad predicament. Wait a second. Into a half Nelson driver. My goodness. That could just...
Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head single, draining all the energy. energy out of the opposition. Could we be looking at a fall here?
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
And I think...
Uh-oh.
A quick reversal from her. Oh, needed a jaw. She's ready to take this match to the outside.
About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Quick back elbow detours that offense.
Catching a drop kick.
Treating them like trash, adding insult to injury. The WWE Universe willing these superstars on.
Pumping the adrenaline they so desperately need right now.
Bridging package powerbomb. Look at this, Byron.
Bigger forehead scissor draining all the energy out of...
And there's the tap. Come on now, ref. Make her let it go.
Steered away there.
Ouch. Has a weapon, but is wasting time.
No, just shredding into their opponent with that barbed wire. Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in. Oof.
Samoan driver.
She's able to evade. Oh, no.
No one expected this.
You know, she's got some serious nerve trying to cause some sort of distraction now.
It's brilliant.
Here it is. Vintage. Tombstone punch. Look at this, Byron.
Bigger forehead scissor draining all the energy out of the opposition. Could we be looking at a fall here?
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often. Look at this, Byron.
Bigger forehead scissor.
Oh, swept through and escaped. That was pretty.
Kick to the body. Looking to apply the pump handle. Hoist it up and... Now's her time to capitalize.
Opponent lying face first and now
Locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
Pivotal moment right now.
tap, tap, and that puts a point on the board.
Springboard off.
Here it comes. Uh-oh. Into the arm drag. Quick reversal.
Fireman's carry. Up and face first.
F5.
She's dealing even more damage.
She has the advantage here.
Vicious stomp to the back and locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
Devastating submission is locked in. And
she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to what.
Uh-oh. This is a bad predicament. Wait a second.
Half Nelson driver. That's it. It's over.
Look at this, Byron.
Bigger forehead scissor draining all the energy.
And there it is, the tap out. And that will earn her the fall.
Look at this, Byron.
Bigger forehead scissor.
Swept through and escaped. That was pretty.
Going up. Uh-oh.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
This building is rocking right now.
Can you... Pump handle.
Dishing out the big guns once again. Opponent lying face first, and now the camel clutch is applied.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall. Giving up. And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
She's just teasing her with that divisive destruction. Oh!
with a barbed wire bat.
Double stop flattens the opponent.
Another big move.
Full extension on a split leg drop. That may have sealed her fate. Wait, is she? Yeah, looking for the submission.
Dragon sleeper applied.
Uh-oh, this hold is locked in and she might give up a... And there she goes. She's saying, I quit.
Muscles up their opponent in the chicken wing for the world to see. And then...
Face buster!
Gotta make the most of it now.
Opponent lying face first, and now the camel clutch is applied.
Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting a fall on this.
There it is. There's the tap out. Probably tapping to preserve herself for the remainder of the match.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Getting lifted to the top rope. I'm trying to figure out what this superstar has in store for their opponent. Opponent on the top rope shows the superstar from the middle. Has their opponent hooked. Avalanche chicken wing facebuster. Unbelievable.
Like they say, what goes up must come down, and that was a long way down.
Bridging package power bomb. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor draining all the...
Oh, slipped through and escaped. That was pretty.
Fought off with an elbow.
Boom! And a big boot. And that core area really getting lit up. Trash can right to the dome. Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
She's psyching herself up now.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack. A big boot. She gets bounced into the corner.
Oh, big thud coming from the steel trash can. Oh, impact to the stomach. Knew it was coming there.
Into the buckle. Roll through. German suplex, incredible.
She has got to end this one now. Gets herself out of harm's way.
Ooh, and fights back. Classic.
Oh, no.
Boom, stop. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor draining all the energy out of the opposition. Could we be looking at a fall here?
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got.
Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor.
Slipped through and escaped. That was pretty.
There's a Russian leg sweep.
And heavy hands to follow.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Launched into a roundhouse kick.
Hell hath no fury like a woman with a foreign object in hand.
Setting her up here. I'm trying to figure out what this superstar has in store for their opponent. Opponent on the top rope shows the superstar from the middle. Has their opponent hooked.
Face first, chicken wing face buster.
The agony.
Pump handle.
Powerbomb down. That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
Opponent lying face first, and now
Locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
Submission lock.
And there it is, the tap out, and that will earn her the fall.
Uh-oh.
Knee lift to the body, nice. Lining it up, gonna spear.
slamming the door shut on this match.
Vicious stop to the back, and Locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
A fall could be scored right here.
Doing everything.
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Look at this. We're going to hit him with the old six-string. Man, that guitar is shattering right across the head.
And she really has no answer to any of this offense.
Yeah, it's crucial that she retaliates immediately. Oh, wow.
Frankensteiner.
Nice.
Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor draining all the energy out of the opposition. Could we be looking at a fall here?
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here. Looks like she is already trying to add insult to injury. Shows great wherewithal there.
And our superstars might not be aware, but we have now officially crossed the halfway.
Kick to the body. They're going to apply the pump handle. Hoist it up and...
That's it. That finally has to do it.
Vicious stomp to the back and locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
You never want to give up. Tap, tap. And that puts a point on the board.
Classic.
Oh, no.
Tombstone pile. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor draining all.
And there's the tap. Come on now, ref. Make her let it go. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head.
Swept through and escaped. That was pretty. Double chicken.
Uh-oh. Stomp on a toe. Stops any.
What power.
Tombstone pile driver.
And a human being can only be spiked like that so many times before they're ultimately down for the count.
Piercing shot with the barbed wire. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Split leg drop.
She dodges out of the way.
Giving them the slip just in time.
She's Uh-oh. This is a bad predicament. Wait a second. Nelson driver, my goodness.
There's no way you could take any more of those.
Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor draining all the energy out of the
tap out. There it is. She gains the fall.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Able to make a timely escape. Caught with that forearm.
She's getting something from under the ring.
Come on, you don't need to use that. No! Ooh.
Oh, dear. Taking a page out of the Michael Cole playbook. A twerk and a moonsault. Sure was pretty, but we don't judge matches on style points.
Opponent lying face first, and now
locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Oh, the O'Connor roll. Look at the power into this. Whoa! German suplex, incredible.
I don't think she has any life left in her. Vicious stomp to the back and locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
Mike, let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind. Here it comes. Looking for a choke slam.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Dragon sleeper applied.
Uh-oh, this hold is locked in, and she might give up a...
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Boom.
Look at this.
Boom.
Nice. She turns it around with the reversal.
She is slow to get up, and she won't be able to evade what's coming.
Oh, great wherewithal there. And now thrown back into the ring. From the ground,
Up into a power slam.
This is not going to end well.
Oh, a choke slam.
Oh, get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing with this submission hold.
Dragon sleeper applied.
submission locked in.
There it is. There's the tap out. Probably tapping to preserve herself for the remainder of the match.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Dragon sleep.
She just avoided disaster with that escape. Fireman's carry. Up and face first.
F5.
Oh, I love this one. The old lasso from El Paso.
Somewhere, and there she goes. She's saying, I quit. Hooked up. Into the neck breaker.
And she's being pushed past the brink now.
Yeah, she's being faced with adversity here.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
Shooting pain in the shoulder is the kind of thing that builds and builds during the...
Here it comes. Looking for a choke slam. Oh, no. She could be caught here. Bad situation for her. Dragon sleeper applied. You never want to give up a fall, but if she taps...
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Dragon sleeper.
She just avoided disaster with that escape. Fireman's carry. Up and an F5!
We're about to see split leg drop. Great flexibility.
That puts her out. Time to take it.
Opponent lying face first, and now the camel clutch is applied.
She is struggling against this hold, hoping to break the submission. And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
WWE Universe wants tables. Well, they've got tables.
Boom! Head kick connects.
The clock is dwindling down as we enter the fourth quarter of this Iron Man bout.
And the difference is only one fall.
Here it comes. Looking for choke slam.
Thunder.
Uh-oh, she has trouble coming. Not going to be easy to get out of this. Dragon sleeper, a put.
And there it is, the tap out, and that will earn her the fall.
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold. Dragon sleeper.
She just avoided disaster with that escape.
Muscles up their opponent in the chicken wing for the world to see. And then driven down with the face buster. Hits it again, and no way this goes any longer.
Vicious stomp to the back, and
the camel clutch is applied.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall with this submission. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
not a strategy we often expect to see.
Letting her opponent know she's more than ready.
Oh, caught that foot by surprise.
Came in. Oh, unbelievable.
She's going under the ring now.
I think we'll need to find something else to put our trash in around the ring, because I guarantee that can is going to get all bent out of shape. Whoa, right into a chop block. Debilitating counter.
Here it is. Vintage. Tombstone pipe. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition.
Tap out. There it is. She gains the fall. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four heads.
Oh, swept through and escaped. That was pretty.
All the way up. Oh, no. Good night.
Dude Buster.
I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Scoop slam.
Check out this power all the way up. Sit-up powerbomb.
Opponent lying face first, and now
Locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
you never want to. There it is. There's the tap out. Probably tapping to preserve herself for the remainder of the match.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Being placed in the corner here.
Into the buckle. Roll through.
German suplex.
And this has to be the end of it. Opponent lying face first, and now the camel clutch is applied.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall.
Giving up.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
She wants it one more time. What a move. This could be the end.
Vicious stomp to the back and locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
She is struggling against this hold. And there's the tap. Come on now, ref. Make her let it go. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
No, a light tube? This is getting out of hand. Riding out of danger.
Here it is. Vintage. Tombstone. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition. Could we be looking at a fall here?
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor.
Slipped through and escaped. That was pretty.
Check this out, guys. Double underhook coming.
Byron's gonna love this. A dude buster.
Just a flagrant display of aggression to do something like that. The torque into the moonsault. Love it.
That extra rotation creates so much more force than a standard splat.
Vicious stomp to the back and locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not get...
Prying apart her opponent's fingers. Needs to find a way out of this hold. And she does.
She countered that into...
Kick to the body. Looking to apply the pump handle. Hoist it up and... hit it again, and that's got to be it.
Getting all tied up here. Uh-oh.
The old lasso from El Paso.
Somewhere Guerrero's smiling. Uh-oh, this whole...
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Wait a minute. Now she's a lead guitarist looking to hit the perfect note.
Very little time remaining here.
Heartache is looming if this... Lining it up. Spear.
There is no way she gets up from that.
Vicious stomp to the back and Locking in a modified camel clutch submission.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score up. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Oh! Somehow, some way, they weathered the storm.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Here is your winner, Cap.
And was able to push aside the metaphorical noise in this one and secure the victory.
Props to them for not letting the distractions get to them, to tuning out the noise and getting the job done.
If anything, the distraction worked as the perfect motivation to get them into gear. I don't hear a thank you, though.
Corey, I just don't get how your mind works sometimes.